I've been on the air for 30 years, and this is the most important information I've ever covered. I just spent yesterday afternoon and all of today talking to more than a dozen top military snipers and Black Op commanders, Delta Force, SEAL Team 6, SEAL Team 3, you name it. Some of these guys are household names in the military community. Many of them did not want to go on air. Some of them are coming on the air tonight in just an hour or so, 4 p.m. Central, and tomorrow morning. And they're saying, hands down, inside job, beyond stand down, multiple shooters, but also, this is from multiple sources, including Jack Posobiec, who has incredible sources from feds on the ground that are good, that they found in his car, that's Crooks, the patsy, and at his house, sophisticated military-grade explosives. He had help. He had offshore sites. He had offshore servers. He flew a drone over the facility right before the rally began. This guy had massive help and was simply the front man. The acoustics, with a whole bunch of engineers and others, and I talked to military that is looking at the acoustics, they agree, show that there was Crooks on the roof at 450 feet away, and right under him, the window where the other shooter was. And looking at the stands on how people were hit and Trump's head turned, they couldn't hit him on his right side by his ear if right here is where Crooks and the other shooter are. It's the water tower, which the feds have been guarding all week, kicked Senator Josh Hawley out of the area, won't let anybody get around it. And notice they never had a press conference. Usually have a press conference that day, the next day. You hear about the gun, you hear about it all. They're totally silent on an AR-15, which the left says they want to ban. So I have talked to Army Special Operations, Delta Force, high-level SEALs, leaders, officers, you name it, and they concur with what I said 6, 7 days ago, 8 days ago. This was an inside job. So, ladies and gentlemen, they're going to try to poison Trump and try to blow his plane up. Truck bombing, they all confirmed with that. Poisoning's the main thing he's got to watch out for. He can't shake people's hands, folks, because they can have like a fake glove that looks like normal hand, and it's got all sorts of deadly poisons on it that'll go right through the skin, like fentanyl. Pure fentanyl, touch somebody on the hand, they're dead in 10 minutes. So the deep state's in trouble. Their whole system's been destroyed. I told you 2 weeks ago, I said by the 20th, I believe Biden will step down. Happened today. And I just imagine, take a few weeks of this, and then he'll agree to step down a few days before, which he started signaling on the 17th, and then he's gone. I'm immersed in this. This is all I do. And it was so important for all these congressmen and senators to come out and say, look, this looks like an inside job, a stand down, because that puts pressure on Mayorkas and the deep state, was obviously behind this, to not try it again. That's why this is so important. Trump is 10 times stronger than he was before around the world, not just here. He's the real John Wayne, wrapped into the real George Washington. I mean, this is happening. So I'm going to have a bunch of guests on today, huge ones tomorrow, 11 a.m. Central. The deep state already tried to shut us down 6 weeks ago. That's a whole other story. I knew then. I said, they're going after Trump. Something big's about to happen. I'm on record saying to Laura Logan and others when she was in studio that day. So find that interview. That's where I said it more than 20 times. This is the time of maximum danger. You know, in Lord of the Rings, when goblins are near, or orcs, Sting, the sword starts glowing. When they get really close, it's white hot. The sword is white hot, folks. And so our eyes and ears are everywhere. But now they're going to have a lot more trouble killing Trump because they failed. And because at least 5 shots, now I think it's more like 8, all missed him. One hit the lectern. One hit him in the ear, but he was moving around, and by the grace of God, it did not happen, and this is providence. This is so incredible. So I'm shooting this at 2:59 Central. It'll be uploaded in a few minutes to Real Alex Jones on X. Be sure and follow me at Real Alex Jones on X. Get this information out, but the globalists aren't all powerful. We've got God on our side, and the world's waking up. I'm going to shoot a few more reports, but join me today at 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern, Real Alex Jones, Infowars.com/show. Because the enemy could pull anything now. A financial crash, a major cyber attack, I predicted they would do. Now we know that Microsoft was a test to put their new software in with backdoors to crash things and to steal elections. We're seeing all the key signs we predicted of a desperate deep state that is now testing its systems to just do incredibly horrible things. But if we get ahead of this, like we did with the COVID shots, we can mitigate how bad the damage is going to be. So please take this report, share it everywhere, and follow me at Real Alex Jones, and tune into the feed coming up in 1 hour as I shoot this, 4 p.m. Central at Real Alex Jones. God bless and good luck. Pray for Donald Trump.